How's it feel? Season just getting underway last week, but we're hitting the ground running.
Yeah, we're excited. The team got off to a great start. You know, it was a season opener, and we challenged the team to just execute the controllables. And then they did it extremely well, and then consequently we had a bunch of national qualifying performances. A bunch of athletes are going to for sure go to the NCAA championships in March.
How great is that feeling, especially just being able to be accomplishing it week one? You know that that's just going to happen down the line.
Yeah, I'm really pleased with the execution of our athletes and the emotional control, and the coaches and the support staff around this team is phenomenal, and they got everybody ready to roll week one.
Love it. Travis, this is your second full year, right? How's it been so far here in the Little Apple?
It's been awesome. The community support here is it's different. You know, President Linton and his wife were here, and to have their support was absolutely phenomenal. Then the crowd that was here, the community that came out for the first home track meet, it's different here at K-State. You know, the Olympic sports are extremely supported, as well as football and basketball, but I just love seeing it and being part of it.
I can see it like in the twinkle in your eye when you talk about the fans being here. How great was it? You mentioned a little bit, but just seeing them show up, so much support for week one.
Yeah, you know, it was really fun. There was a lot of good performances, but when it came down to the anchor of the 4x4, and it was Kansas State and Oregon battling, and our freshman Heath Grant just did a fantastic job of walking down the Oregon guy, and you could just hear the crowd just booming. Everybody was on their feet, and this Cliff Rivelto indoor track, it was rocking, man. It was cool. It was really cool.
You mentioned some athletes. Obviously, we're going to have some standout athletes along the way. Two to highlight, breaking the school facility and meet, was Gary Moore Jr. in the weight throw, and you got Vanessa Mercera in the 400. Talk about those two. Just how cool is it to see them come out, like you said, week one and putting on a show?
Yeah, they did great. I mean, anytime you break a school record at a historic program like Kansas State, that's a big deal. And Vanessa and Matt Clark, her sprints coach, and our assistant coach James Milholland have just done a fantastic job with her, and her confidence is through the roof, and really proud of that effort. First week out, there's a lot of exciting things ahead, and Gary Moore Jr., that dude's just an animal, and you could see it coming. You know, his strength levels have gone through the roof this year, and Coach John Newell working with him, his confidence is booming too.
And to see these athletes come into their own right and enjoy the process and then reap the rewards of it is a head coach to sit here and watch it. It's obviously a lot of fun.
Brought up the DeLoss Dodds Invite coming next weekend. Obviously a great opportunity for K-State, but also just being able to host so many great athletes coming here. How great is it to, one, represent, be able to show off the facilities, but also great for your athletes to be able to compete among some of the best.
It's really cool for some of the best NCAA teams in the country to come right here to Manhattan, Kansas. You know, Oklahoma is coming, Baylor is coming, USC is coming, Oklahoma State's, Air Force, Stanford's bringing athletes, and I'm missing a few, but it's a loaded track and field. You know, then along with that, from 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock on that Friday night, we're having a pro portion of the meet where we're literally going to have a dozen Olympians from the Paris Olympics that are going to be here competing in both the men's and women's long jump, the men's high jump, and the women's pole vault. And where we're sitting right now, we're actually going to open up this infield. We're inviting fans to bring their lawn chairs and to sit on the infield and be right next to the action during those events. So the upcoming track meet, the DeLoss Dodds Invitational, a legendary athletic director and track coach, DeLoss Dodds, he himself is coming back to this track, which I think is huge. A legendary man that has done unbelievable things in collegiate athletics. And for him to take the time and to come back here, and we're excited to celebrate him, his success, and celebrate some of those teams that he coached back in the day. And I love the history of our sport. And I love the passion that K-Staters have for this place. And so it's a great opportunity to celebrate a lot of alums that deserve it.
See, coming up this April will be the first time K-State's hosting the relays. How exciting is that, and great opportunity for them to come compete in Manhattan?
Yeah. The K-State relays, we're really excited to create a stage for these high school athletes. And again, that was another kind of outside the box idea and the way we're doing it that we took to our administration. And then there was hoops you have to jump through to make these things happen. And we jumped through those hoops. And now we're excited to again give a stage and a platform for these high school athletes to continue to develop their passion for this sport and have a team concept around it and have some lifetime memories with their high school track and field team. So we're hopeful that it's well attended. We understand that it's the first year, but we are going to do everything in our power to make it an unbelievable experience for these kids.